Hello there, this is Mariko Hirakawa of Visionary Yoga, and I just landed in New York City last night after coming from the New Media Summit and doing a few speaking engagements. So I apologize, I know I'm delayed, but I wanted to make sure I don't forget to just circle back and express my sincere gratitude for sharing your inspiration, your wisdom, your knowledge. I was just so blown away by also Steve's boldness in taking a chance with this unprecedented, groundbreaking, pioneering event. And following up, though, I wanted to just share with you what value I could share with your audience and your show, because it got quite chaotic during the last day there. And I just wanted to share with you what value I could bring to your audience. My one sheet and web links are below. And if your audience is a growth-oriented audience, meaning they see life as the crucible for growth, then I believe they would resonate with my message, because we are living in an era where spirituality and entrepreneurism and technology, these things are converging like never before. And yoga does stand at the intersection of so many interesting things like physical fitness and psychology, religion, spirituality, environmentalism, and spirituality. And so how I came to yoga is as a professional ballet dancer. At 19 years old, I was in New York City, and I was touring with a company. And on the surface, I had a very glamorous life of performing in city after city. But on the inside, I was just going through the dark night of my soul. And I believe, yoga rescued me. I discovered yoga through meeting an enlightened master. And it was such an amazing window, a way of discovering yoga, because I don't know if you've ever been in the physical presence of a truly enlightened being, but it was like being with a human mountain of silence and bliss and compassion and unconditional love. And it so blew me away, because until that point I had been just chasing perfection and never experiencing fulfillment. But at that moment of encounter, I experienced this explosion of realizing what I truly was and my role on this planet. And that experience just made me just want to discover what yoga truly is. And I ended up going to India and living there for 10 years. And 7 of those years I spent as a fellowship scholar studying Ayurvedic medicine, which is one of the oldest healing modalities on the planet, as well as yoga, working with terminally ill cancer patients to drug addicts to the poorest of the poor, because this university had this hospital, and it was a free hospital in India. And after I completed my studies and coming back to New York City, my work has been shifting, and now I get hired by companies like Capital One, Credit Suisse, Venmo, Accenture, and I work with their employees as well as their C-level executives to bring this level of emotional intelligence and deeper connection to their purpose through this, sharing with them this deeper dimension of yoga through both physical practice as well as lecture demonstrations. And it's been a game changer for many of these workers there, and the top level strategic thinkers there. And I would love to be able to share with your audience how yoga can create that perspective shift of, from chasing fulfillment to extracting fulfillment, and just seeing that transcendent perspective of seeing what their role is on this planet Earth. Because truly we are at a critical juncture. I believe, we can't rely on the government anymore. The future of the planet depends on the individual's level of spiritual maturity and our self-awareness. And yoga has the technology for creating this major shift in human consciousness. So I would love to share that catalytic dimension of yoga with your audience, and how it can truly create a shift in the quality of their lives, and in the process maybe even share some Ayurvedic tips for optimizing their energy, how to optimize their day at the office, riding the cycles of nature throughout the day. So if you feel it's a right fit for your audience, I would love to have a meaningful conversation with you to share with the audience. My one sheet and web links again down below, and I want to leave with again my sincere gratitude for what you do as an entrepreneur. I know you make a huge difference. I know you've taken chances and gone through your own crucible to get to where you are, and I'm so grateful to have met you. So please reach out to me if I'm the right fit for you, and down the line I would love to reciprocate, and I definitely intend on starting my own podcast this year, so perhaps you'll be my guest on my podcast in the future. And thank you for this opportunity to share with you my vision and my message with a heart full of love and gratitude. Namaste.